Thank you for your
You
time.
posted a huge win on Facebook, and I was like, I
Mhm.
got to talk to this guy. So for everyone else listening that didn't see
Yeah,
it, what are you using CloseBot for? What industries? What are some wins you've had?
let me give you some background on who I am first. I'm a tech lead for a seven-figure agency in the US. So we serve primarily chiropractors, and we have been in business for like last 7 years since 2019. And we started using CloseBot back in 2023, late 2023. Since then, we have been growing the system. Now we have like couple of different bots that we are rolling out for our clients, like 24 hours bot that just takes care of the leads whenever they comes into the system. We have qualification bot that gets their insurance number or if they have the right insurance plan, things like that. Qualifier questions about their location, if they're close to the clinic or far. So yeah, it's been very powerful for us. Like, and recently we have been like, we haven't been paying much attention. Like we have been rolling out and just how many appointments are we getting? We didn't know properly. And recently we got to look at the numbers and we figured out like 40% of our total appointments are coming from CloseBot itself. So
Easy.
yeah, then we are like, okay, we need to have a better reporting system to know how many appointments are we getting from AI. And unfortunately, but it's so we don't have a proper reporting inside of CloseBot. So we used like GHL workflow to set it up. And yeah, that's how we are now. That's why we are.
Good job. So you're running some sort of hybrid AI human setter system.
Yeah,
Tell me more about
yeah.
that.
So we have a dedicated team that takes care of the leads whenever a lead comes into the system. We call them patient concierge. Their job is to basically get their information and book them on the calendar. And the first touch base now is CloseBot, not the patient concierge right now. So whenever a lead comes in, we send out nurture sequences. If they reply, we engage the CloseBot. And if a lead comes in during the weekend, CloseBot engages automatically, like and tells them like we are away for the weekend and we are going to come back to you as soon as we are available.
You
That's
do
how
that
we
after
have,
hours too, or is it
yeah,
primarily
after
okay? So
hours. Yeah,
weekend after hours CloseBot during the
yeah.
weekday during the days is first touch is CloseBot. When does the
Yeah.
human team pick up?
That's where we are trying to figure out the human teams. We figured out they aren't doing as much as we were like expecting them to do. That's why okay, CloseBot is doing the like most of the heavy lifting. If someone has to cancel the meeting or reschedule, that's where the human team jumps in mostly. So that's what we're trying to figure out, like how many like reps we need for our entire company. Do we need the 10 people that we have in our payroll? So that's why we are trying to set up a reporting system like to know exactly how many appointments are we getting from CloseBot at this point.
Did
Yeah.
you see our recent sales AI report, like
I
the
haven't
data?
been able to see that yet. No.
It was crazy. We saw that 51% of all of our bookings across all of our users happen after business hours. That's a good place to
So
start though, after hours. Is that how you started doing it after hours and then
yeah,
slowly moved in?
yeah, yeah. Okay, let me show my screen. It's called Lead Juice. We are a marketing agency based out of US.
Nice.
So yeah, for example, Aspire Integrated Health. This is data between July 26th and August 1st. So let's do it the whole month of July. So active body integrated, we have 46 total schedules and 20 of them came from CloseBot. So that's almost like 45-ish percent. Another client is by integrated. They have out of 57 appointments booked coming from CloseBot alone. 19 out of 26, that's like almost like 70-80%. So right now, that's the most important thing, like engaging with the lead for the first time. We have tons of bots roll out. So I can show you a flow, how it looks. For example, this one has a qualifier for the location, then a qualifier for the insurance information. But we haven't been able to explore the new tools that CloseBot rolled out yet.
Really good data. And for anyone listening, I had mentioned this to you too. We have our reporting analytics stuff coming. We're doing a big reformatting of our data on our side to make it more easy to query and giving you the ability to have custom dashboards within CloseBot. And that'll be both on a sub account level or comparing multiple sub accounts or the agency as a whole. You'll have a lot of flexibility to report.
That would be nice. The experience with CloseBot has been, at the beginning, it was a bit difficult to figure out everything. And we have been using like bot for ages. Like we used ZappyChat, if you heard of it. Like it was a very like cumbersome system. We tried that. We tried like GHL AI conversation as well, but CloseBot has been the closest thing that worked for us. And also when you guys rolled out the flow, like the flow builder, it changed the game altogether. We had like micro control over what we want the bot to do. And now we are going to look at the agent module and how we can best utilize that part and reduce the flow, like the complexity of it.
Okay.
Yep.
Thank you. Any final words that you'd like to say for anyone watching this?
Like I want to say like CloseBot is a very useful tool to have for your business, and it allows you to get more engagement with your leads. And to be honest, the CloseBot team has been very supportive of us, and like our like the support team is very incredible. Like they always try to help the best. And I learned CloseBot by talking to support. Like every little issue, I'm ping support, hey, what's going on here, guys? And they're like, we're looking into it. Even if it's not a CloseBot issue, if it's a GHL issue, like for example, at the beginning of this year, we were having issues. Like GHL was updating the API documentation, and we are getting like a lot of disconnects. Like the sources were getting disconnects. So it wasn't something necessarily CloseBot issue, but yeah, support has been incredible for us so far. Yeah.
I love hearing that.